Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megan. If you didn't know, now you know. We have a package from Born Pretty. Let's look at them. So this comes with an instruction leaflet. Pause to read, but this is mostly just how to use gel polish, which for the most part you'll know. This video is not going to include prep, so if you need it, definitely look at the instructions. And then we have 6 polishes. Let's check those out. Alright, so it looks like we've got all shades of brown, which is perfect for this season. So the first one, it is BP CL01. These are 10 milliliter bottles. I like these windows because you can see through it to see what color the polish actually is. And I wonder how that works. I wonder if it's just a little plate in there or if that's actually just cured polish to the bottle. And then on the back it does have a little bit about the ingredients. Pause to read if you want to check this out. This definitely does contain HEMA. Alright, so let's look at this first color. This one is the lightest of the shades. It's not white, and it's not exactly cream either because it does have that more peachy tone. I think that these shades are probably a nude set. Actually, these are probably also supposed to be kind of fleshy. Let me know, does it look white to you? Because it's really not. Okay, BPCL02. Let me know if you know what those letters stand for. Alright, this one has actually taken quite a leap in the shade range. This one is entering in the sandy, tanny area. Definitely a fleshy tone, more realistic fleshy tone. This one could be good for someone like me. Anything lighter than this, like that other one, is a pretty ghostly shade, which is also sometimes me. BPCL03. Alright, we're getting into the warmer shades. This one is a little bit darker, a little bit more sun-kissed summertime, maybe. It's BPCL04. Okay, yes. Now this one's getting into the red leaning browns. This one would make a light chocolate shade. In the camera, it actually appears more red than it does in real life, but I really like this one. I might use this one today. BPCL05. Ooh, look at that. That one's definitely red leaning. It's like a black forest, you know, those cakes with the cherries. It's a red velvety, or like a chocolate covered cherry is what these shades kind of remind me of. Like, this would make a really nice lipstick shade, actually. BPCL06. Alright, and this is the deepest and the richest of the shades here in this pack. The camera is, again, making it not exactly the right color. This one actually appears darker on camera than it is. I wonder what the color balance issue is. Is it just this camera, or is this just how cameras view things? Or is it the viewfinder that's a little bit odd and it doesn't actually look so crazy? I don't know. But this is a really nice and rich, dark shade. This is like a chestnut brown, if I had to say. Okay, we have a guest. This is the Nail Nobility Hand. We call her Miss Thing. Her cuticle is looking a little bit rough. That's probably my fault. But let's put her some base coat. Alright, we're back from the lamp and we're gonna go in with the BPCL03. Alright, let's start over here and work our way across so that we can attempt to not stick our hands into the nails we've already painted. And we're going to try and put these coats on thin. I don't know about you, but I am really bad at getting thin coats of polish, especially gel, because it's just such a viscous substance. I think I got that one on pretty thin. Lift that up, madam. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm doing nails on this hand frequently in my recent videos. My actual hand is currently healing from a reaction, and I'm doing a patch test, which by the time you would have seen this video here, that patch test has already come out. There's a video for it, and so you've probably seen it too. If not, definitely check it out. The results are suspicious. So I am using this hand as a stand-in, and she is a really great client. She is quite cooperative and lets me do whatever I want. Alright, let's stick that in the lamp. Alright, so we've got one coat. Let's go ahead and put a second coat. Again, thin. Look at the shade difference between when it's wet and when it's dry. Can you see it? It's lighter when it's wet. And back into the lamp, 30 to 60 seconds. Okay, so time to decorate. I am taking my inspiration from Pretty Sculpted on Instagram. I'll leave the link for her in the description, as well as the link to these Born Pretty products on the Born Pretty website. Next, we're going to go in with the BPCL01. So we're going to start out here with this nail, and I am going to use the bottle brush to make some pumpkin shapes. So we're gonna have two pumpkins. One pumpkin up here, and dip that down. There we go. That's the top of one of them. And then we will have a second one down here. We're just coloring in the backgrounds first. Then we'll go in with lines. Alright, let me stick that in the lamp real quick. And then we want to do a second layer of that to opaque it on up. We don't want it to be patchy or see-through. And then another go in the lamp. Okay, now we're going to work on this one. I'm going to take this little thin brush. These are the cheapest, crappiest brushes, but they're so thin and I don't mind plucking a lot of their bristles out. So that's the one I use for my tiniest works. Madam, please move your finger. As you guys may know from some conversations we've had before, straight lines are not my strong suit, but I am working on them. I have been practicing. It's very hard, but we're gonna keep at it. Look how fat that one is. That ain't good. That's gonna have to do for my straight lining there. Let's get us some cross beams if we can. And then we also want some out here that go off. I think that's all right, but I want to drag this one out a little bit longer if I can. Okay, let me put that in the lamp before I mess it up. Okay, next we'll go in with BPCL04, and then I'm going to take this liner brush and do a little bit of outlining on our decorations. It's a little bit thicker than other brush, so I'm going to try really hard to make the lines thin, but you know, lines are difficult. So we're gonna put some accent. Okay, let me stick that in a lamp for a moment. Okay, now we're gonna try and go in and put our lines on our pumpkins. Okay, so definitely the outlines. Okay. And then we gotta do the other one so we don't cross onto it with our little crossbars. Yeah, like that. I should probably cure these so I don't mess them up, huh? Yeah, you're right. Let me stick that in the lamp real quick. Now we can work on these. So we want them to be round. And I'm trying to do it as thin as I can, but boy, it's hard. Thin lines are a struggle for me. That's not bad, huh? It's a little bit patchy here. Let's see if we can put a little bit more polish in. Okay, that one needs to go back in the lamp. Okay, and then we're gonna use BP CL06. What? What happened here? Wait a minute. I'm about to wipe this, and if none of it's cured, I'm gonna be really confused. Oh no, I must have hit it before. Well, dang. Now I gotta fix it. I didn't even see when that happens. I have no idea. That is really unfortunate. Pumpkin's got blemishes, but like, dang. Let me put that back in the lamp because we can't move on till the next step until that one's cured. Okay, now back to what we were about to do is put these stems on. Yes. And then, if I can not mess that up, I want to put these little legs on this spider real quick. If I can do it small enough. That's huge. That's got to be smaller. Does that look pretty even? I think it's okay. Let's stick these in the lamp before I mess anything up. So we're gonna leave these alone for a moment. I am gonna wipe them though, just to make sure everything is all right. Yes. Yes, okay. So now we're gonna take this here glitter and put it on these two a little bit. I'm hoping that it will stick into what sticky there might be here. It's not a ton of sticky, but if it will, that would be great. Probably gonna make a huge mess of glitter. No, it's not going to. Okay, we're gonna have to put base coat. I was prepared for this eventuality. Okay, I've decided to put this palette under here so the extra glitter will just fall onto that instead of my hand. Alright, so now we have a sticky for us to stick our glitter down into, and then we just want to drag it up a little bit. Yeah, that's looking cute. Let's bring that end up here just to pull a few pieces, knock the sides off, maybe get a little bit more for down here. And then we're gonna do the same thing over here. Let me just get some and stick it on there. And then maybe drag a little bit up, not too much. And wipe the excess off. There we go, that's pretty cute. Okay, so before we top coat this in though, I am going to take a little bit of this medium brown gel and make a couple of dots where I'm gonna put some stones. So it's just marking my areas. Put those there. And then might do a little bit of a decorative couple on here. Yep, and then we definitely want to put some on here. And I think that would be cute. Let me cure this. Alright, so now we're going to go in and we're going to start applying our top coat. We're going to have to get it on here, and then I'm gonna stick some stones in it. So it's gonna be a little bit of a process. We need a good amount. Not too thick because it's not builder gel and you don't want it to wrinkle up. When you're just doing a couple small ones, you can just cure them into the top coat. We'll come back for the other fingers in a second. Okay, now for these we're going to do a matte and stick our stones into them as well. Let's start with this one. We'll get us some little tiny ones. Now we just scoop these to where we actually want them. Alright, let me stick that in the lamp before they slide away. It's looking good. Now this one. Alright, let me quickly get that in the lamp. Yep, these two slid a little. I should have brought my flash curing flashlight over here. That would have served it much better. But let's have a little look-see here. I think these are pretty cute. I'm gonna quickly finish off this one and then I'll show you the results. Okay, so here's what we have. I will try to pop up the inspo pic as well if I remember to get it uploaded. But what do you think? I think it's pretty cute. I like it. Thank you, Born Pretty, for sending these polishes over to me. The link will be in the description. Definitely do check out their site. They have really great prices and really great products and all kinds of products. It's not even just gel polishes. They have other things too. So go and check that out. I'm going to get you some photos outside as per the usual. I will be washing the glitter off of her hand first, so that won't be a part of that. But I am really pleased with these nails. I wish I hadn't messed up that pumpkin. That's kind of sad, but these are cute. Definitely cute. Let me know if you have any Born Pretty products, and if so, what kind of products do you have? And if there is anything you would recommend from Born Pretty, please let me know. I'd definitely like to check it out. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your interaction. I definitely do appreciate all of it. It helps the algorithm, it helps me, it helps my channel, and so I am always grateful. Please do leave me a comment with your thoughts, and I do love talking to you guys in the comments box. And make sure you're following my social. Stuff goes on over there sometimes that doesn't go on over here. And then, of course, please make sure you're subscribed and watching to the end of the video, because sometimes there are things at the end that you didn't know about because I didn't put it in the title. But that is it. I will wrap this up here, and I will see you in the next one. So goodbye.